Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. Canada has given us a salient lesson, I think, in bringing in laws without due preparation or looking deeply at the consequences. One of these laws is the medical assistance in dying, as Canada call it, MAID. It's their euphemism for euthanasia. The problem in Canada is it's now become so, I don't know if the word popular is the word, commonplace, that the people who actually do this, the practitioners, the medical practitioners that do it, are struggling to meet demand. According to government figures, the last full year of statistics available, the 2023, MAID accounted for 4.7% of all deaths nationwide, making Canada second only to the Netherlands. In Quebec, the figure is over 7%, but they're French, so you can understand it, giving it the highest euthanasia rate in the world. MAID deaths have been growing by double digits each year since the practice was legalised in 2016, and especially since it was approved for patients who are not terminally ill in 2021. In fact, if you've got a bit of depression, they'll send you along, and it's, here, drink this. They hand you the Kool-Aid. Now, the growth of legalised health worker endings slowed to only 16% in 2023, which was a substantial slide from the year before. And that's the growth, remember. It's not reducing. That's just the growth fell from 23 the previous year to 16 this year, or in 2023. But why the rate of growth is reduced, who knows? But it's still growing. And still double-digit growing. Critics say Canadian doctors are not only making assisted self-endings available, but actively pushing it as an option, even for people whose only medical or psychological complaint was thinking about it, which can often be a side effect of some illnesses, of some mental conditions, or even, ironically, of some treatments. You actually have a treatment that's making you better physically, but which makes you think about self-ending as part of the treatment. And so your physical ailments can be improving, but they'll wheel you off to, the end, the room at the end. It's unbelievable. Now, rather than providing tools like they do in, say, Switzerland, where they sit you in a bed and they give you the 3 switches and you have to answer 5 questions, and then you have to go 1, 2, and 3, and so you do it to yourself effectively. In Canada, the doctors actually do it. They administer it in the same way as they do in America for criminals who are facing the final sanction. They put you in the bed and they push the buttons and away you go. They give you a painkiller, a sleep agent, and then a massive dose of, I think, is it sodium? Perhaps. And it stops the heart. So you get painkillers, there's no pain. Then they put you out to sleep, and then, boom, they stop your heart. So it's all very humane. I'm not saying it's not humane. But when they're doing it for all sorts of reasons, and they're now, massively doing it on an industrial scale, it does kind of make you wonder, doesn't it? Soylent Green. Now with more girls. And that's what they're trying to bring in over here. And the worst thing, when I first heard about it over here, I was very much for it. But then they took away the judges signing off on it. And for me, that was a no. Without a judge signing off, there's no saving anyone. There's no protection. No protection for the families, no protection for the medical staff, no protection for anyone. And they took the necessity of a judge to sign off completely out of it. And at that point, I was gone. What are your views? Difficult one, I know. It's a moral stance as much as a legal stance or a humanitarian stance. But I say I'm for it in principle, but not in the form that we would have over here. And I'm certainly not in the form of Canada's. Toothache, off you go, love. Oh, let's bury it. Speak soon. Bye.